Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of RimWorld. We are on the edge of starvation. Well, not really. I mean, we've got 27 meals left. We've got one smoke leaf joint left. But our growing season is well underway. The rice is coming along very nicely. Hammer is doing his best at keeping all that going. And when Ark isn't having the very last smoke leaf joint, Ark's been doing all of our cooking, so that we don't starve. Generally speaking, people have been pretty chipper. We've had a couple of low moods, but what we're doing is we're working on drug reduction at the moment. If I bring this up, we're making penicillin, and we've got a whole bunch of other stuff queued up as well, which rely on it and this wonderful little substance that we picked up called Nutramine. Oh no, Muffalo Vomit. There's going to be Muffalo Vomit everywhere. I can't imagine Muffalo Vomit would be a good thing in any even planned encounter. It would be like, no, Muffalo Vomit is just bad. With the planting done, Hammer is helping by doing the butchering. Before it was Ark doing both, which is why we've ended up running low on our food supplies, but now things are going to be a lot more efficient. We've got a whole bunch of hunting designated all over the place. That cable running that way can't be the most efficient, I'm sure of it. Let's see what this long-range mineral scanner actually does. Precious metals in nearby areas. I wonder if that's from the map, like 30 tiles on the map, or whether it's you build it near like something like this and it tells you whether it's worth digging out. Tiny bit of fire. Probably worth us getting rid of it. Okay. Zone area. Expand home area. Temporarily, this is our home area as well. There we go. Clear that home area. We'll unforbid the rat because, you know, free rats, why the hell not? And, yeah, things are coming along quite nicely. We got Sky in the last episode. Sky is not massively happy. Greedy for an impressive bedroom. Well, you know, the better things you make, Sky, the better we'll be able to adorn your room. That's really what it comes down to. We've shifted some of the responsibilities around a little bit with people so that more things should be getting done. But really, food is our primary concern that we're working on. Periodically, it keeps popping up and then we make a new meal and things get a little bit better. But we are butchering everything that we can. Oh, you're actually building the geothermal generator. Well, I suppose it's not a terrible plan. Did you actually just put on a jacket? Oh, you did. A deer hide duster. Yeah. So there's a fair bit of stuff that we can do potentially in the future. Setting up a caravan and going and selling some of our awesome goods is something that I do want to do. But at the moment, I think we're not quite in a position to be able to do that. I want the long-term survival meals. And if I bring up the details for this, it takes 24 time to do and 8 cooking skill. And requires specific plant matter as well as meat, whereas these takes 5. It doesn't take nearly as much to produce. it's easy, is what it is. Packaged survival meals are going to take a hell of a lot longer for us to actually get together. It's our funky little geothermal generator ticking away. It does so much generation. If I bring up the actual power line, it is connected to this area, which is why everything is staying pretty much completely... all the batteries are charged. It's the middle of the night. The heaters are on. I could even turn the smelter on at this point and it would be fine. In fact, yeah. Let's turn the smelter on. Get some more steel going from various slag bits dotted around. Now, for things that we can do to improve the place, sculptures are probably going to be the easiest one. I think what we're going to do is we're going to say, as far as art goes, yeah, Casper, you're going to do that instead of mining and construction. So Casper's going to become our artiste, at which point it's actually probably worth me saying, rather than do 10 of these, let's do 100 of them. It's a lot, I know, but it'll be worth it. Once you're done vomiting, clean it up. There's someone else already. There we go. Takes a while for it to actually be recognized as in there, but it... Oh, arc. On the door. That was like totally gross. Not just one, but 3 piles of vomit. Be a better cook. Right, we've lost a battery. That's okay. We've still got a couple of components spare. I do want to build up a component surplus, really. It's actually tempting to get another area of food sown. Ooh, there's a raid. Right, before we tackle that raid, let's... get another 3 of these. That'll be potato, rice, and then corn. Yeah. Right, so this raid, what the hell is going on? Bring of the Messer arrive nearby. They're attacking immediately. They're attacking the power switch, the solar generator, the cooler, wooden shelf, the wooden granite. They're attacking our sculpture, the horseshoe pin. Oh my god, these, they have no respect whatsoever. Everyone, draft and prepare to repel borders. And oh yeah, Ark is on the way. Yeah, I mean, Casper can actually go directly behind there and that'll be fine. But these guys are going to get so murdered when they come down. Shame that the alpacas follow. Hey! So that was the generator they were going for. Well, I mean, it wasn't defended at all. Man, they're persistent. Alright, let's undraft people. Poor Anai. Oh, Anai's fine. Poor Grunge. It's a great bow. And Kit, what did you get? A great bow as well. In the lung. Ow. Alright, you're dead. Strip you. You're dead. Strip you. Dark Light. That's a cool name for a person. Right. What are you like? You're really good. You're a bush sniper, incapable of firefighting because you're a pyromaniac. I'm sorry, you're just going to die. We will strip you first. And we'll unforbid your bow. Ha ha! We got one more. Brilliant. What are you like? Psychically hypersensitive, good at melee. You're quite artistic. Nervous and a teetotaler. Actually, we'll save you. So, Sky, capture Kai. And let's hope that it's not too bad an injury. I'm actually thinking I'm going to rework this area. So let's look at that now. So if I mark this for deconstructing and all of these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it coming down and across so I can do nice edges lined with death and destruction. What we'll do is we'll get a wooden wall down like that and in like that, and then 2 down, so that they do still come in at the same area. And we'll do it like that. Excellent. How badly hit were you? Not too badly. Yeah, generally that wasn't a bad raid. The thing that was most annoying about it... Kit, why are you not in bed yourself? There we go. Now Haxton's going to get up and do the tending, that's why. The thing that's most annoying is that disrupts our food production. Yeah, Stephen's not massively happy. Stephen hasn't been happy for a while. Observing corpses, just not cool. Makes you feel bad when people try and kill you. So, local raccoon is gone mad, and that's not too bad. We can draft people as it gets closer. Like about now. Haxton, we're going to draft you as well. There we go. All done. Another minor injury, but not too bad. Yeah, just a small scratch. The bleeding's actually going down, which is good. What was that social? Oh, that's a shame. Oh no! The alpaca's gotten sick. Right, major break risk is Steven. Steven's not going to be massively happy from being injured as well. And rebuffed by Kit, and tired, and everything. Ooh. Alright, let's... Haxton. Let's get you cleaning things up here. So we've got an infection in the alpaca. That's going to get tended to anyway, and hopefully the alpaca won't die. kit should pop down and do that. But we want to get this area at least looking good so that Stephen's mood improves. It's building an immunity at a reasonable rate. Yeah, faster than the infection is spreading, which is the important thing. Stephen, we're going to put you on Joy time, like just permanently. That's still not been tended. Let's... Well, I suppose it's not massively urgent. You're not going to get an infection from it. He says, really, really hoping that Stephen doesn't get an infection from it. Oh, the smoke leaves rotted away. I suppose we did have a fair ton of them. Once everyone's stoned again, it'll be better. Man, disturbed sleep 4 times. Still, mood's improving ever so slightly. I guess some people are just a little bit more glum than others, for want of a better way of putting it. Man, so much vomit everywhere from all the food poisoning. Okay, and you're getting a simple meal. Everyone's getting a simple meal. Ah, so they carry a meal with them when they're going on a long distance. I see. Alright, well actually, once you're done with this, let's get you to cremate all these bodies. Ark, stop that. Clean up the vomit first. I mean, seriously, look at this place. And it's much better, but it's still not cool. Man, we are low on food at the moment. How long until these can be harvested? Please prioritize cooking. Carry on doing all of the cooking. I know it's not fun, but, you know, we need that food. That's just Stephen. We don't need to worry too much about that. How is this sculpture coming along? Man, that's got a lot of effort left on it. Was there one that... Ah, there's already one that's been finished. Right. So, let's get that installed down here. We'll get this one installed. Beauty 5, but, you know, the point is the effort's there. No, beauty's -6. Geez. In fact, you know what? Install that up there. Put it out the way somewhere where people don't see it. And you need to get better at art. Right, food is up to 16 at the moment. Yay! And more planting's going on. Cool. Up to 18 food. I'd much rather we were at the 30 level, but 18 will do. Right, so this person... Let's chat and recruit them. Because with their artistic desires, we can actually just leave them on that table and they could just churn out sculpture after sculpture. Binging on alcohol. Do we have any alcohol? And I suppose... maybe I did push him too much. Okay, well, Hammer can carry on cooking in the meantime. And these binges do run their course. The thing is, there is no alcohol for you to binge on. Oh, you're in withdrawal as well, a little bit. I see. Well, the withdrawal should pass eventually. It's not going to be fun, but... Yeah, it'll clear it out of your system. Wow, we're down to 15 food again. That goes quickly. Still, the rice is nearly grown, and then we will have much, much better options. Mental state, binging on alcohol. Binging on alcohol by playing billiards. This is how you stop binges. You just basically don't have anything for people to binge on, and, you know, if there's no food, they can't eat the food. If there's no alcohol, they can't have the alcohol, etc., etc. Relaxing socially in Pan's room. Just basically sat at Pan's table, watching Pan while they sleep. So I suppose it's not a bad day. How does this room look down here now? It's not bad. Your bedroom will get better over time. The more things you make, the better it'll be. Let's hunt that turkey. That's more food potentially coming in. What's the difficulty on recruiting Kai? Oh my god, stop shooting the... Stephen, draft. Go to here. Now. Fire at the turkey. Carry on hunting it. That's so bad. I mean, look. He took out most of the wall. 100 damage done out of 140. Your shooting skills are quite good. Maybe... Can we change your engagement range or anything like that? Yeah, you had to fix your own problem, didn't you? Alright. More research is done. Let's get medicine production going. Ah, produce medicine from herbal medicine, nutrimarine, and cloth. Nice. So we can start improving our various stockpiles. I mean, we've got 159 herbal medicine, so yeah, it would be good to be able to upgrade that. I think some of our rice plants have been eaten by the dromedary. still. It's almost at the point where we can harvest this and then we can start making kibble and other things to keep them happy. Got plenty of time for the cooking seasons. For the cooking seasons, for the growing seasons, that's what I mean. Hey, Arky's no longer binging on alcohol. Get some rest, mate. Been a long day. Right, another sculpture's being finished. There it is. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. You know what, don't install it. In fact, even uninstall that one. We'll sell these. That's what we'll do. Next time we have an opportunity, we will sell them. We'll mark you for hunting. Mark you for hunting. Steven's not bad. He's a bit of a hunter, a bit of a drug producer. Yeah, Ark's not particularly happy because of that smoke leaf withdrawal, but there's nothing we can do about that, really. We just kind of need to wait it out until we actually get smoke leaf ready for production. Where is Hammer? You're over there, consuming a meal. These are very, very nearly ready for harvest. So close. It's going to be very tight on the food, but I reckon we're going to be just fine. Everyone's chipping in where they can. What are you going to do? Complain that you're eating squirrel burgers? Of course not. That's not how these things go. That's still Ark. As soon as we can get the smoke leaf going, then we will. 32%. It's going to take quite a while for it to grow, though. How is your withdrawal? 11%. I mean, we could generally get him better, but I think it would be better to just start feeding the addiction again. So another day passes. How's the social going? Still trying to recruit. We do have one more bedroom free, of course, but really I'm just looking for someone who's in good health that we could run a caravan with. And you could make everything and then take it across on the caravan. We've got another... No, that's the one that we uninstalled, but there is one up here, which is ugly. Ugly as all hell. Yeah, so Anaya has not been successfully trained yet. To be fair, most of our time's been spent doing other things, so there hasn't been the time to do the animal training. He's like level 51%. And it's just light enough now. As soon as these are ready, we're going to get Hammer prioritizing. 99%. It was the bunny! 100%. It's not quite telling me that it's fully grown, but ready to harvest. There we go. So, Hammer, what are you doing? You're actually already harvesting rice. Good. Harvest failed. That is not good. But everyone's stepping in, and we're going to get food. Food, people. We're going to eat. It's going to be rice. But it's totally going to happen. Kit. You won't do hauling. Ark? Can you haul the rice, please? We get it in first. Then we can get the meals churned out. Woo! Pretty close, pretty close. 167 rice should make for a reasonable number of meals. Rice, turkey meat, rat meat. Yeah. Fun, delicious meals. The next batch is going to be a while before it's done, but we've managed to stave off starvation for a moment. Let's have a look and see what else we can hunt. There's another hare. Get those tortoises hunted. Hunt the squirrel. In fact, you know what? Right, turkey dead. Let's see if we can do the same with the lynx. We want to kind of go here. There we go. We'll undraft you. We'll mark this for hunting. And carry lynx to crypto sleep casket. No. Hunt the lynx. There we go. And let's unforbid that turkey corpse. And we'll haul it. Because that was why we killed it in the first place. This will give us ever so slightly better options for food than just rice. And also, you get a decent amount of lynx meat and turkeys, so they're worth actually hunting properly. So let's have a look. Is there anything else that we could go after? We could go after these, yeah. So a buck, and a doe. We could do a bear, but it would take a fair amount of effort to hunt that. That's rotting, so we don't care. It's another lynx, which we'd have to do carefully. That rat is about to be eaten. There we go. Completely gone. I think we are actually very nearly out of components. We've still got a couple left, but it is very, very, very low as far as our supplies go. Come on, Stephen, hunt that tortoise. Well, tortoise, turtle, whichever one it is. Get these hunted. Ark's still going through withdrawal. How bad is it now? 14%. At least it doesn't cause pain. I mean, it does affect your mood, but it doesn't cause pain, so there is that. It just feels like everything sucks at the moment. Right, Hammer, what's your actual cooking skill? Like 7. Is there anyone that wants to cook? Stephen wants to cook. So let's actually allow Stephen the chance to cook. Stephen also wants to craft and do everything else. We'll take Stephen off art at least. Right, that needs deconstructing, that needs deconstructing. And we were going to go for some security. So, improvised turrets. We need components, which we don't have. We'll have to wait until we can trade for some. There's no point actually designating them at the moment, otherwise components will just get taken across and then they'll be wasted, like we had here. Trade ship passing by, combat supplier. Alright. Let's wake someone up. No, we'll wait until everyone's awake. Let's sell these damn ugly, ugly sculptures. I mean, we could just like claim it was a primitive sandstone sculpture by some indigenous creatures. This is good though. Let's put this in your room. This is good. Let's put this in your room. That's not. So beyond that, the rest look fine. Since we've got someone awake who looks in a position to trade, so probably Lachi is going to be the best. Nearly daytime. Lachi is up. Let's once you're done eating, call the supplier. And let's see what we can trade. They've got components. And they will buy our awful sculptures. That's hilarious. We do actually have enough money for that as well. They don't want any of this stuff though. But they want all the really, really bad sculptures. You know what? I'll take it. We get extra components. Once we figure out where they land and they get moved across, everything will be fine. Stephen is focusing on all the chefing. How is that smoke leaf coming along? It's so slow. Nearly got the next bits of rice ready for harvesting though. We're just about making do with our levels of food. Ah, solar flare. Well, that's going to stop us cooking. Alright, well, let's outline some more growing zones very quickly. Because if we can't do much about that, then we may as well do other things with our time. And speaking of time, I think that's probably a good point for us to finish that episode there. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. We are struggling through just about we could desperately do with having some more food reserves so that we don't have to just keep living hand to mouth, but we're doing all right. I am going to keep carrying on, of course. There's a hell of a lot more that we can do with this colony and a hell of a lot more that we want to do. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this, and join me again next time for more RimWorld. I'll see you soon.